Is intensive farming ruining the environment? Intensive farming is a kind of farming where a lot of hard work and investment is used to increase the yield per crop. With intensive farming, more pesticides, fertilizers, and other chemicals are used in a smaller area. Intensive farming helps farmers easily supervise and monitor the land and protect their livestock. In intensive farming, there is a lot more food produced on a smaller amount of land compared to other methods of farming, which means the food is more affordable and easier to find and buy. The disadvantage list of intensive farming is getting longer and longer as the days go by. Many farms involved with intensive farming keep more livestock than the holding capacity is. Many forests have been destroyed to create more space for intensive farming, which means there is less oxygen in the air and there is more likely chance of soil erosion in the area. Because there is sometimes more animals than the holding capacity, overgrazing happens in intensive farming. Overgrazing causes many problems such as declining biodiversity and soil erosion. Competing plants are killed off by herbicide spray to give more energy to be transferred to the crop. This reduces biodiversity as well, and may have an effect on health. Salinity in the ground is getting higher due to intensive farming. In intensive farming farms, many hormones are now injected into livestock to get them to grow faster. Animal activists argue about the unethical treatment of animals in intensive farming. Animals are force-fed so they can grow faster. The Australian Capital Territory has now put a law against some animal abuse that has been occurring in intensive farming, such as debeaking hens and putting sows in stalls or crates. Overall, there are a lot more negatives than positives to do with intensive farming. It harvests a lot of produce, but the long-term effects of the land may be worse than what we think.